That's me including the state police.
Okay.
What it was he contacted me with 3 different numbers and made threats over the phone and everything like that.
Did you report it?
Yes.
Okay. Who'd you report it to?
North Lebanon.
Okay.
And Jonestown Barracks of the state police.
Okay. Well, if they're already handling it.
No, they're not. They're blowing me off. They don't give a shit.
Okay. Well, if that's what they're telling you, I'm not going to tell you.
There are 3 different people that called me on phone lines. I went to Verizon and verified that it is not a voice over IP. They pinged the phone right down to Virginia.
Gotcha.
So it's an actual phone.
Okay. Did you block
in the United States.
Did you block him?
Should I block you?
Yeah, you can. It's fine.
I think it's your job to actually follow up on death threats.
I don't know that that's a death threat. He said...
No, it said definitely. I'm going to send hitmen after your family.
Well...
I don't think there's any way to dispute that.
Sir, listen. Why don't we block him, right?
So this happened to everybody else then, right? And
this happens all the time.
Well, you know why? Because nobody stops it from happening. I gave you the information to make it stop, and you didn't follow up on it.
You keep interrupting me. If you let me talk,
go ahead.
I can explain something to you. Well, are you going to listen?
Now I am, yes.
Okay, thank you. Listen, we get a ton of scams, especially financial scams, that all can be avoided by a simple block. I don't know you. I'm not in your brothel. Block.
They called my phone number.
I get spam calls. I don't call the police. I block.
They knew my name.
Okay. Why were they going to know your name if you haven't been to a brothel?
I don't know. Maybe they looked it up. Maybe they know where I live.
Okay. My address is public too. Or are you a gun owner?
No.
Okay. Well, I am, right? In Pennsylvania, we have what's called the castle doctrine. Are you familiar with the castle doctrine?
It really doesn't matter.
Well, it does matter because it's for your personal protection.
So you saying I should get a gun?
That is your right. I'm not telling you should. What I'm telling you is there is laws in place for people to defend themselves, right? If you're saying you've not been to a brothel and this guy's just texting you out of the blue, it's a
I don't know.
scam.
There's a lot of people I know from a lot of different places.
But have you been to a brothel?
No.
So if you haven't been to a brothel, it's a scam. Block. Have you texted have you texted this Gomez or whoever back?
Yes.
Why?
Because I shut him down.
Well, just block him.
I shut him down. He don't answer the phone anymore.
Oh, well, good. Because
I did what you guys should have done.
But what I'm trying to explain to you is this, right? If you text them back, they're fishing, right? They're reeling to see if they can catch somebody. You text back, got him. Now we're going to start this.
Or if you follow the phone number and follow who did it, you get him and you put him in jail and he doesn't do it to anybody else.
He's not going to go to jail for that.
A death threat? If I threaten you right now, I'm not going to go to jail?
I'm different because I'm a police officer. People don't go for jail for that. It's because I'm an enumerated person. I don't write the laws that the duly elected legislature does, right?
A death threat is a death threat. If somebody makes a death threat against you, they go to jail.
What I'm trying to explain to you, it's a scam.
That you guys let happen.
I didn't leave anything happen.
I went to the barracks. I gave them the phone number.
Sir,
They could have shut that phone right off right then and there.
Your frustration is pointed to the wrong person. If you went to Jonestown,
I'm pointing it to the Pennsylvania State Police.
Correct.
They didn't do anything.
Correct. But it wasn't Trooper Graybill. If you went up there, and you're not satisfied with the service or whatever, you can go back up there and talk to a supervisor and or the station.
I've already done that before about a thing, and they dropped the case without even talking to me.
Sir, I was not a part of that. So I understand your frustration with the state police, and I'm a state police representative.
I do know. I met another state police officer just yesterday.
Was he a nice guy, hopefully?
Super nice guy.
Okay, well, listen, we try to be as nice as a professional as possible, and I'm sorry you did not, the outcome.
Yeah, when they sit there, drop the case and don't do anything about it and let it happen to everybody else, I think they're failing to do their job.
Well, that's fine. You can have that opinion, but it's hard to explain and I'm assuming you've never been a police officer?
I've been in the military.
Okay. It's in the military too. Military, it's a lot of people think that's
we
like being
shoot
a police,
people.
but
You try not to.
what? Fair, right? But how can I put this? These types of incidents, it's not that you keep saying blowing you off, and you might feel that way, but the simple block of the number is going to stop that, right?
No, it's not. It's going to happen to the next person.
Correct. And they block, right? If
you were to go and prosecute,
just
it wouldn't happen to anybody else.
Please, just let me finish.
From that person.
Please, let me finish. It's hard for you to understand how many of these scams we take because you're not a police officer. This is getting to being all we do with Facebook, texting, the gift card. The gift card scam is so out of control. Even the Target employees now, because they usually send them to Target, are stopping, usually older individuals, stopping them at the counter from giving them the gift card number, right? If this, maybe I'm not articulating it right, but if you've already reported it and whoever you talk to decided that it's not a crime or whatever and close the case,
I'm getting confused.
Yeah.
I threatened someone from 3 different phone numbers from three different states.
Yeah,
I think is a crime.
But sir, if you don't know the guy, if you've never been,
I don't know you. Should I pull over when you pull me over?
Yeah, you should.
Why?
Because that's what the law states.
The law says you should go after the people that are scammed too.
That's not what the law says. But what I'm trying to communicate to you is this, right?
Now, don't get me wrong. I have high respect. Sorry.
I mean, listen, I'm getting a little frustrated because I'm trying to explain it to you, and every time I try to make a sentence, you interrupt me because you don't like what I'm telling you. If we want to have a productive conversation, it can't just be a one-way conversation, right? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm trying to explain it to you. And all I'm trying to communicate to you is this. If you went to Jonestown and spoke to supervision, station commander, whoever you spoke to in Trooper, they decided that investigation wasn't needed, then that's what they decided. If you're not happy with that, you can make a complaint to the supervisor and or the station commander. It's not my system. I just work here. I don't make the rules, sir.
So what do I do? Go to the station and ask for the station commander?
You can, or it'll probably be the corporal first, which is the first line supervisor. From there, you can tell him on such and such date, whenever you came in, March, whenever, I made a complaint about this. Trooper, whoever, looked into it and decided that there was, the investigation was closed. Whatever happened, I'm not privy to any of those details, and I would just like to do a follow-up or something like that. I'm not telling you what to say, but that's basically, what usually happens. Excuse me. What usually happens, when people are not satisfied with the outcome, right? So, does that make sense? Or can I explain it better? I'm trying to do everything I can. So when I
know that you can stop scams by going after the people that are causing the scams. I know if you don't follow up on that, it's going to keep on happening to person after person after person because they're going to be successful and nobody's stopping them.
Well, but they're not going to be successful if you just block them.
What about the people that think it's real?
Sir,
or maybe how do you know the difference whether it's real or not?
I can't be in people's minds. I've asked you some clarifying questions. Have you been to a brothel?
No.
So then this guy texts you about you being at the brothel.
But I help prostitutes try to get off of drugs in Camden.
Okay, well, good for you. I mean, that's something that needs to happen. But you're saying that you've not been to this guy's brothel. And if you think this is occurring in New Jersey, you should talk to New Jersey, whoever covers that area. If it's Camden, it's probably Camden.
I'm sorry, what did you say? If I what?
Do you believe this is originating from Camden?
I don't know.
Okay.
But all I did know is
but-
when I called Verizon, I told them, where did this call come from? I said, was it a landline? They said, oh, it is a Verizon phone. I said, where is it pinging? They said, in Virginia right now.
Okay.
I was able to do that.
Okay.
Why couldn't you guys?
You're asking the wrong person. I did not handle it. Again.
Okay.
You're asking the wrong person. But if it's in Virginia,
But what they said, oh, we can't follow that back.
Okay, but if
But I can.
But if it's in Virginia, if the crime's occurring in Virginia,
No, it's happening here because it's going to my phone and the text.
what I'm telling you is this: if the crime's occurring in Virginia, go report it to Virginia. Have you ever been to a
No, it
brothel?
happened here.
Again, you keep interrupting me. Have you ever been to a brothel in Virginia?
No.
Okay, then I understand your frustration with the lack of the
Following
outcome
through. Following up.
of what you reported whenever you reported that, but you're directing your frustration towards me. I was not involved.
No, not you personally.
But
you as the police.
correct, but I was not involved in that investigation. And what so I'll just leave it at that. Again, I've given you options, right? If you'd like to make a formal complaint, you're more than welcome to go to Jonestown, ask to speak to a corporal. Corporal's our first line supervisor. Tell them your name, whatever, details. I came in, like I said before, January, February, whenever you came in, and I thought that more could have been done. And then he'll do, I'm not speaking for a corporal by any means, but he will probably ask the trooper, hey, what's the deal with this? Nothing there, something there? I don't know.
I would have hoped they would have done at least what I did.
Well, sir,
Followed up to see where the phone call was
maybe
coming
they
from.
did do that. I don't know.
They haven't ever contacted me back.
Sir, again, I'm not speaking for another trooper. Maybe they're still...
How do they know I'm still alive?
I don't know. How do we know anybody's still alive?
Because they should call to see if...
Well, sir, if you know how to be a police officer better than us, by all means, we are very short-handed. Apply. Show us how it's done. We try to do the best we can, right? And we cannot satisfy 100% of the people 100% of the time. Our time and our energy is always getting pulled towards different ways, right?
My experience, every single time I tried to report it, they would say, or try to find an excuse that it's not in their jurisdiction.
Nobody's trying to...
Oh, no. They would say, well, where do you live? And they'd say, where's your license? And they would sit there ping place after place to try to make it so that it wouldn't be in their jurisdiction, so they wouldn't have to do anything.
I am sorry that you feel that way and you're frustrated.
It's obvious by them questioning where I'm...
Please, let me make sentences. But that is police work 101.
What
if a crime occurred, right, where did it occur at? Different police, obviously, different police departments have different jurisdictions, right? So if the crime occurred, let's say in Lancaster County, you're not going to report it to us. You're going to report it to Lancaster County, either PSP, Lancaster, and or East Cook, wherever it happened at, right? Does that make sense?
Depends. No, with certain things, they would forward it on. Yeah, that's not in my direction. It's saying, I'm going to hook you up with the next person, not, oh, it's not my jurisdiction. You have to talk to them.
Well, but that's what happens, right? Hey, Columbia, for instance, a police department in Lancaster, Columbia PD. Here's Columbia PD's phone number, and or you can Google it, call them, and report the crime or whatever it is, right? That's just how it goes. And you might not like that system, and I'm not saying the criminal justice system is 100% the best system. However, it's our system we have to work with. Things can always be improved. I'm sure you would agree with that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, listen, again, I'm not trying to be a dick. Please don't take it I'm trying to be a dick. I'm trying to give you options, how you can go about resolving whatever issue you have with PSP and or any other police department.
What's PSP?
Pennsylvania State Police.
Oh, okay.
Or any other police department that have blown you off. You can make a formal complaint, and then a lot of people think complaints aren't taken seriously. That's complete bullshit. Complaints are taken seriously, and when we get complaints, supervisors always come, what happened? Right? That's why we have body cameras in the door. This is what happened. This is what I said. Blah 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 blah. So whenever when did you come in the station? Seems like a while ago if you're tilting your head.
A few days ago.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know
So
when it happened.
I got you, but yeah, that'd be a starting, right? But a lot of this can be stopped by a simple block. You know what I mean?
No.
I block people.
A lot of it can be stopped by stopping the people that are doing it.
Sir.
Not sitting or ignoring it and putting it off somewhere else.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm just saying a lot of things can be stopped, especially with these cell phones, which is the bane of...
What's wrong with the cell phones?
Cell phones are great tools. However, the criminals have been able to weaponize them. And it happens to me. I'm not saying that I had necessary criminal activity, but I get these scam calls, scam texts, block, right? But that's me.
See, I'm a computer person.
Well, good for you.
I know that everything can be traced back to everywhere.
Okay.
If this was coming from Nigeria, I could find the communication company that's sending it through.
Sir, then you should come work for us, is what I'm telling you. Right?
All right, I'll have to talk to somebody about that.
Feel better about everything? I gave you some options at least? Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Okay, I appreciate it. So you're saying the van's registered to you then?
Yes.
Okay, and just, again, not being a dick, obviously everybody we come in contact with, gosh, type up a little report. So if you go back there and they call, I mean, you could get cited, okay?
I understand, but I can drive down the road, right?
Well, absolutely. That's a public road.
Yeah.
You can go there. He just doesn't want you like trampling around, talking to his kids, or I don't know. I'm assuming they were his kids, but
I assume too, but they were teenagers.
Yeah.
And they were over by my property.
Gotcha.
Or no, not my property. The
land.
property that I'm at.
I get it. So
and I stopped and talked to him over there.
Yeah.
And then
I
shot off a bottle of one of those stupid Estes rockets.
Oh yeah, I shot some with those with my kids. Where you repack the chutes?
Yeah.
Yeah. With the single or dual stage?
I just do single stage right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Great.
Listen, you seem like
stress reliever.
No, I get it, and they're fun to build, easy to build too. You seem like a decent dude. You want to be
Sometimes I can be a total asshole.
Everybody can be an asshole, right? But you seem like a decent dude, trying to avoid, us coming in contact with you in the wrong way, right? So if you could just drive up and down, it's fine. Go about your business. They just don't want you on the property.
I understand. I do understand.
I'll be right back. Hold on.
Sure.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying
All right.
You good? Wasted. Spent enough time. It's gonna start raining. One thing about troopers, we only get wet. Right?
I got plants growing up there. I'm looking forward to the rain.
Well, good. Well, we've gotten.
By the way,
they're
not cannabis plants or poppy plants.
I didn't ask, right? I'm sure. I'm sure they're probably tomatoes, eggplants, whatever. Which something to be said
flour,
about
tomatoes, and peppers.
Good. Good for you. Good. Grow your own food. Be self-sustainable, right?
Or grow your own food and sell it to somebody else and be more sustainable.
Amish make a killing doing that.
I know.
So, all right, sir.
All right.
Take care.
Are you done, or you need me to stick around?
No, you're free. This isn't Nazi Germany. You're free to go, right?
All right.
Thank you.